We are slowly nearing the end of the album, and fittingly enough, these two songs are called Call It The End and Too Bad For Us. Today.
Oh, love the flow of this. Sure. The emotion, the power, then it just explodes. Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Shun, and today we're going to be reacting to Rosé's Call It The End and Too Bad For Us. The last two songs. If that, I don't even. How would I say that? It's the fourth and third last songs within this album, and I am excited to get into some more from Rosé. This entire album has been a lot about love, and I do not think that's going to be changing in these two songs. It's called Call It The End and Too Bad For Us, both of which sound like they're going to have very much the same theme. And as I said, it's very fitting that we are getting into these songs towards the end of the album, because, we can call this the end and it's Too Bad For Us, but luckily we still do have two more songs after these two. So for now, I'm thinking let's just get right into Rosé's Call It The End.
We're at a crossroad, and we don't know which way to go. Part of me lost hope, and part of me just can't let go. We said we'd cross those bridges when they came.
Wow, okay.
Now it's time to get a name. Yeah, we're at a crossroad. So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend?
Okay,
Call
wow.
you the one, or the one that got away? Someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone, or never call you again? Do we have a future, or should I call it the end?
Okay, damn.
We were a moment,
I'm really digging the lyrics.
and you were my only
Really,
true
really.
oasis. Now all those oceans are falling down our faces. So if we don't see it through, I'm a better me because of you. Yeah, we're at a crossroad.
Wow.
So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend? Call you the one, or the one that got away? Someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone, or never call you again?
She's done a really good job with all of these
Do we have a
opposites,
future,
I gotta say.
or should I call it the end?
Wow.
Should I call it the end? Our love is our friends, 'cause it's as good as it gets.
That wavering in her vocal.
Should
Gorgeous.
I call it the end?
Just, well, that was a short song. That really felt short. That was Rosé's Call It The End. First of all, another absolutely gorgeous song from Rosé. I'm absolutely loving the theme that we've got here, because in the biggest sense possible, a relationship is going to be all about compromise, right? And if you don't believe that, you are not grown enough to be in a relationship, basically. Because if you cannot, because you're never going to be able to find that one specific perfect person. That just doesn't exist. So you'll need to be able to find a compromise. Now, what this song is really singing about is not that compromise, because sometimes there are just places where you are unable to compromise. There's no third route where that goes right in between the two crossroads. No, we are talking about a crossroad where either one of the people within the relationship will have to sacrifice a whole lot more than the other person to be able to follow that person on that crossroad. And it really comes to a point where you're gonna have to ask yourself, is this worth it to me to basically lose out on this one goal in my life in order for that person to for my partner to pursue their goal, or should I call it the end, and still be able to pursue this kind of goal within my life, and we'll just have to go each of our ways, even though so far it's been feeling like this whole relationship has been perfect. At some point you might reach this crossroads where there just simply is no compromise, and I think it's gorgeous. I think the way that she's conveyed it here is incredible. This feeling of loss before even having felt the loss is really, really intriguing. Now she's conveying that, because it's like, no matter what she chooses, she's losing something. Either she's losing what so far has been the perfect thing for her, or she's losing this non-compromise thing. And I think that's gorgeous. I think she really did a cool and really well job with the whole wavering of her vocals and everything. She's got that emotional part down to a T. But we've got another song to check out. Let's go right into Too Bad for Us.
And it crept up on us in the way that it does.
Whoa.
And the moment disappeared.
Oh, wow.
And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the love does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us. Was it all just sleight of hand?
Okay.
Another trick that fate has played on us again. Two heads in this end.
Whoa, she's playing around with vocal a lot.
But I just can't understand.
So many fluctuations.
No man's land
Wow.
between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the way that it does. And the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here.
Now the roses don't
I
go
guess the
here.
love does what it wants.
Love the utilization of herself there.
And that's just too bad for us. Flying high with both eyes closed. Almost
Instrumentals
touched the
is
sun,
like
I guess we
slowly
got
but
too
surely
close.
building throughout.
Now I'm dancing on my own, but the music's not as good when you're alone. Caught in no man's land between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the way that it does. And the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the love does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us. We
Wow.
wanna talk, but we don't
Oh,
wanna
wait.
listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself. And it crept up
Wow.
on us in
That part
the
was
way
really good,
that
especially
it does.
lyrically.
And the moment disappeared.
But it actually changed my whole thought of the song.
Trying
Trying to complete it around.
All our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the love does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us.
Damn. Okay, that was Rosé's Too Bad for Us. Throughout the most of this song, I had the feeling, especially from the way that she's singing, and also I guess kind of from the title, that this was a song that was very much about acceptance and having accepted that sometimes things are just kind of out of your control. And I think it actually, in that sense, perfectly plays into Call It The End. It's like, okay, we are going to meet this crossroads at some point, and we are simply out of control. Like that, we do not decide that this crossroad is going to come. What we do decide, obviously, is where we go from there. But I feel like throughout the most of the song, that's what she's really singing about, that this whole problem did not come because any of them. It was just something that would be coming regardless, which I really like. But then we actually get to the bridge, which intrigues me a little. The lyrics change it up and make it sound a little bit more like this is her still kind of, or at least her trying to convince herself that she's okay with it, which I guess both of those things could be true at once. She's trying to say, you know, it ain't their fault, I've accepted it, but, you know, behind the masks, behind the facade, she still has a hard time accepting it. She's still very sad about it, and it's, you know, it's a bummer, and I like that. I think this is a really, really cool little touch to make just for like a short part of that whole song, where the whole song has been about accepting it, you know, kind of just putting it in. She's not accepted it yet. It's really, really hard to accept, but the whole goal is to accept it in the end, and I like it. And another incredible song to add to the repertoire. Yeah, guys, that was Rosé's Call It The End and Too Bad For Us. What an incredible album Rosé has been serving us with Rosie so far. I know we've still got 2 more songs to go, which I love. There's nothing better than getting a full album, and this one even bigger than most full albums. It's got 12/13 songs within it. Is that right? Yeah, 13 songs if we count the physical exclusive, and it's been such a nice journey. Obviously, most of the songs are kind of about the same thing, but she's conveying it in so many different ways, from so many different viewpoints, which I love. It's like reading a text and then, you know, putting yourself into every single character's position and situation throughout that whole storyline. That's what Rosé is doing here with her album, and I really think she's done it well. I think she's covering so many parts of, well, being in a relationship, and more so than just being in one, but actually having to deal with when it doesn't work out. And I think, as I said, she's done an incredible job so far. Next time we do have Dance All Night, which hopefully is like the happy ending. I guess we'll have to see. But for now, let me know what you guys thought about Rosé's Call It The End and Too Bad For Us down in the comments below, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.